All right, you guys. So today, when we were reading When Solutions Cause Problems, we saw some words second graders don't really use very much.
Yeah, and when you come across new words, it's a good idea to learn what they mean.
Use them in sentences.
Act them out.
Yep, like this.
And then that way, they'll become part of the words, the vocabulary words that you use.
And they'll get stuck in your head. Just to let you know, they won't really get stuck in your head. That's just a figure of speech.
So, this morning, I've sent you a PDF of the vocabulary words.
Yep.
I know some of you do not have printers. If you don't have the printers and you want to make the words yourself, that's fine. Or if you just want to act the words with us, that's fine too.
If you haven't cut out your words, stop watching this video and cut out your words.
So your desk probably is looking something like this.
Yes.
You'll have a bunch of words all over the top of your desk. Now, I usually like to take a second and just put these in ABC order. Do any of these words start with A?
Yes, the word automobile.
So
That's another word for like car.
Yeah, most kids would say car, right? So let's all think of an action for automobile. Are you acting with us? Automobile.
Are you driving?
Next, any words up here that start with a B?
Yes, buzz.
Buzzed. We need an action for something buzzed.
How about buzz?
Oh, like a little bee is coming down to a flower.
Yeah.
Can everyone buzzed? Everyone say automobile.
Automobile.
Buzzed.
All right, next one.
Any words that start with C?
Unfortunately, there's not, but that's okay. We can just skip over that.
D.
None of D that I know of.
E?
Entangled.
That means like something's been tied up in a knot.
Yeah.
So you could imagine, your fingers are all, those
entangled.
strings are all entangled. I say automobile.
Automobile.
Say buzzed. Say
entangled.
They're stuck.
They're stuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Any words up here that start with F?
I know. No.
G?
No.
H?
No.
I?
J. There's a J.
But there's an I first, so I'm going to do the I before we get to the J. Is that okay? Intersection is when two roads cross. So everyone say intersection. Yeah, intersection. Automobile. Buzzed. Entangled. And did you say J?
Yeah,
because it goes H-I-J.
Jams.
Jams. Now, most of us think of jam as being kind of like jelly.
Yeah, jelly.
But this one is not that kind of jam.
This is the jam more like a traffic jam.
Lots of cars are all stuck together in a line.
Yes.
I need an action for like a traffic jam. You know what I do in a traffic jam sometimes?
Huh?
I beat my horn.
Jam,
beep, beep, jam, jam, get out of my way. Beep, beep. Now, I say it very politely. Please get out of my way.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Don't yell at other drivers.
Say automobile,
Automobile.
buzzed, entangled, intersection, jam. And that could almost mean like jam your shoe in or jam your foot into.
Yeah.
Let's see. J-K-L. M-N-O-P. Oh, now.
What's this?
This is a tricky one.
Patented.
A patent is a little piece of paper you get from the government that says, you can't copy me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you might get that if you invent something cool. Like if you invent the Xbox and you want to sell Xboxes and you don't want anyone else to be able to sell Xboxes.
You're going to patent it.
You will get a patent. Now, people can sell different things, like PlayStations. They're different.
But you can't sell the same thing as
Exactly.
Xbox. You can't use the same name.
So everyone say patent.
Yeah, patent.
It means like no one can copy you.
Yeah.
Automobile, buzzed, entangled,
Entangled.
intersection, jam. All right, so what do we have here? Patented. A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q.
No Q.
R.
Oh, yeah, rear facing.
Oh, right now we are forward facing. James, let's turn rear facing. Oh, you can't see us.
We're facing towards the back.
The rear, yeah. So rear facing is an easy one. Everyone go rear facing. Automobile. Buzz. Entangled. Intersection. Jam. Patented. And rear facing. Two left. What would come first in alphabetical order? The T or the U?
Well, Oh, let's see. T, probably.
T comes first. Transportation is another word from getting from one place to another.
Yeah.
Planes, trains, automobiles.
Yeah, we even had that word up there.
Yeah, transport. You got an action for flying around? Taking a train?
How about like we just walk? That's kind of a fun.
Transportation.
All right, enough of that. Last word, unaware.
Unaware. You didn't notice that.
Yeah, you didn't even know that was going to happen.
Unaware. Aware means I noticed it. Unaware means I didn't even know it was going to happen. Yeah. I was unaware that they were going to call another week of distance learning. It surprised me. Yeah, everyone go, what? Unaware.
All right.
Now, you're going to use these actions, these words, maybe even the cards, if you made them, to watch my slideshow.
And I will also mention the word
Whoa! What is this word, everybody?
Well, it is these babies are rear-facing.
Yeah, it's safer for little kids to face the back of the car in case of a crash. So if you ever look at babies in their car seats, they face backwards.
Yes.
That's called a rear-facing anything, right? Yeah. You got a sentence about rear-facing?
Sentence for rear-facing. Mr. W and I were rear-facing toward the computer in this Crew W video.
Oh! There we go.
There we go.
And these baby seats are rear-facing in the back.
Yeah, much safer.
Next. So I'm going to take rear-facing. I've said it. I've acted it. I've read it. Now I'm going to slide it to the side.
Yep.
Rear-facing. Next.
This
kid is... No. What is this word?
This is entangled.
Entangled. It means that you're all tied up in knots. So here we have a kid playing with a yo-yo. It got all caught up and twisted together. My sentence is, this yo-yo has become an entangled mess. You got a sentence for...
Sentence for
entangled.
I was entangled in my hose and couldn't escape.
Happens to me all the time. Entangled.
Put it to the
Slide
side.
it to the side. Next.
Oh, beep, 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 beep. This is a traffic jam.
Please get out of my way. Traffic jam. Traffic jam.
Wow.
Now, this is not the kind of traffic jam I've ever seen in Minnesota. I've seen a few cars stuck together.
This is like a traffic jam in like a city.
Yeah, this is like a serious city, right? I've been stuck in plenty of traffic jams, but never one like this. Wow.
Sentence for...
I've slid it across. James, hit us with the sentence.
Here we go. Sentence for traffic jams. I've never seen a traffic jam like this in my life.
Good sentence. Next.
Right. Bzzz. You may know what this is.
Yeah,
it's
this
buzz.
Is easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Buzz is just that sound of continuous humming. Let's see if I have a sentence for you. The bees buzzed from flower to flower. How about you? You got a sentence?
Sentence for buzz. When I hear that buzz noise coming from bees, I get scared.
Yeah, that's a good indicator. Get out of the way. There are bees coming by. What is that called when two streets cross?
It's a intersection.
Intersection, yeah. And usually that's where they're going to have the crosswalk or the stop sign or the stoplight. An intersection are where two or sometimes more than two roads meet. Drivers need to be very careful at intersections. I always look because you could crash. Yep. You got a sentence for me?
Sentence for intersection. I was pulling up to the intersection when I got in an accident. Now, you will need to know intersections for when you go to driving school in your future.
Absolutely. When you're 15, you'll need to know all about intersections. Next. Oh, I've slid intersection to the side, by the way. I didn't know that.
I didn't know what that was going to happen.
Yeah, this baby was unaware, right? And he's looking at you with that stink eye, kind of giving you this look like, what's up? I didn't know what was going on. Let's see what we have here for a stranger. He was unaware that it was nap time. What? Yeah.
Sentence for
unaware.
Unaware. Here, I was super unaware when they raised the water bill up a lot today.
Yeah, I didn't know they were going to raise that bill either. Next.
Free words left.
You could take a plane.
You could take a train.
You could take an automobile.
And that was one of our words originally.
Is this automobile?
It's a
Transportation. Now,
Transportation.
this sort of transportation is called a subway, right? But it could be any way of moving people from one place to another.
Yeah, subways are usually known in like cities and
Big
stuff.
cities, yeah. We have these sorts of trains in Minneapolis and St. Paul, but they're called light rail trains. They don't go underground, but it's one type of transportation.
Sentence for transportation. What? This is another form of transportation, and it is to fly a helicopter.
Ooh, how about fly a jetpack?
Oh yeah, jetpack.
Yeah. How about swim underwater?
Oh, that's kind of a transportation.
Kind of. Next.
Ooh, that's a nice light bulb, Thomas
He's
Edison.
famous. He's famous. He invented a ton of things, and whenever he invented them, he got a what?
Patented.
A patent, and that just means that nobody could copy his invention. So he invented a light bulb that actually stayed lit for a long time, and people really liked his light bulb, but he wanted to make it. He wanted to sell it. So a patent is that piece of paper from the government that says, you can't copy me. You got a sentence for patent?
Sentence for patented. I can't believe I'm patented for making something that was already made.
Yeah, you could get in trouble if you made something that was already made.
And by the way, nice invention, Edison.
Mm-hmm. Last word, everybody.
What?
That's not the type of automobile my mom has. Look at this thing. This is a classic car, one of the first ones ever made. Any sort of vehicle like this one happens to run on gasoline. It says, this automobile looks a lot different than mine.
Sentence for automobile. I can't wait to get the Tesla Cybertruck automobile in March. And by the way, this is not the type of car you see. This is something called the Model T.
Yeah, this is a very famous one too, but one of the first. Anyway, these words are going to help you out on this week's story. Thanks, everybody.
Good of you out.